Beloved ones, I welcome you into this sacred moment, not by chance but by divine orchestration. You did not stumble here as a wanderer lost, but were guided here as a soul remembered. Every step you have taken, every breath that carried you through the trials and victories of your life, has prepared you for this hour. Your presence is not accidental. It is purposeful, ordained, and filled with promise. This message is not merely words on a page. It is a sacred interruption, a gentle yet powerful call from heaven itself. It is the unfolding of something you have long yearned to hear, though you may not have known how to ask for it. I urge you, my beloved, remain with me to the end. For what is spoken here carries the seed of your truth, the compass of your destiny. Do not drift away, for the one who stays receives not only knowledge, but transformation. I am Michael, an archangel of the Most High, and I speak not to the crowd, not to the faceless many, but to you. Do not think of yourself as hidden, overlooked, or small. Heaven has seen you, has marked your journey, and has sent me to remind you of who you truly are. My voice reaches beyond the noise of the world, beyond the doubts that cloud your mind, beyond the heaviness that sometimes presses on your heart. It reaches the very core of you, the eternal spark that was placed within you before time began. Beloved, I know the weight you have carried. You have felt moments where the shadows seemed longer than the light, moments where you questioned whether your struggles were signs of weakness, or whether you had somehow failed your calling. Hear me now, what you thought was failure was not failure at all. Every hardship has been a preparation. Every tear has been a seed watered in the soil of your destiny. Your pain has not diminished you. It has shaped you into one who can rise higher, who can hold greater light, who can carry hope where others cannot. Beloved, now that you have spoken your yes, let us walk together into the place of healing. For every soul carries wounds, and I know the weight of yours. You have endured losses that cut deeply, betrayals that left unseen scars, disappointments that seemed to silence your hope. But I tell you now, you are not defined by these wounds, nor are you chained to the pain of your past. What once harmed you shall not hold you captive, for within every wound lies the seed of transformation. Do not despise your scars, beloved. They are not marks of shame. They are proof that you have endured, that you have risen again where others may have fallen. Each scar carries a story, and within that story lies wisdom, compassion, and strength. What you thought would break you has instead prepared you to lift others. What was meant for your harm has been reshaped by heaven into the soil of your destiny. Healing begins when you no longer run from your pain, but face it with courage and allow the light of heaven to touch it. Do not hide from your broken places, for it is there that the greatest light is revealed. A vessel unbroken can carry water, but a vessel cracked and healed with gold carries beauty beyond measure. So it is with you. Your brokenness, sealed with heaven's love, becomes a testimony of resilience, a living symbol of hope for all who see you. Beloved, do not say, I am too broken to be used. Do not say, I have failed too many times to be restored. These are lies that keep you bound. The truth is this: the more you have endured, the more you can shine. The deeper your pain, the greater your capacity for compassion. The longer your trial, the stronger your victory shall be. Nothing has been wasted. Every tear you shed has been collected by heaven. Every cry has been heard. And now the time has come for healing to flow. There is a profound mystery woven into your path, When you choose to embrace your destiny, you unlock doors for others. Your healing becomes a bridge for their healing. Your courage becomes a spark for their courage. Your yes echoes beyond your own life and ripples outward into eternity. Beloved, never underestimate the impact of your faith. What feels small in your hands becomes multiplied in heaven's hands. This is why I call you not only to rise, but to stand firm. For there will be moments when the world tries to convince you that your light is too faint, that your voice is too soft, that your presence is too small to matter. But I tell you, the smallest candle can pierce the deepest night. Do not despise the measure of your influence, for it is greater than you can see. In ways hidden and unseen, your life is touching others, shaping destinies, and altering futures. Beloved, hold fast to this truth. You are a vessel of divine purpose. The gifts within you, the love you carry, the wisdom you've gained through trial, all of it was entrusted to you not for concealment, but for release. The world does not need perfection from you. It needs your authenticity, your willingness to live as one awakened and empowered by heaven. Do not wait until you feel flawless before you shine. Shine even in your becoming. Shine even in your imperfection. For it is not your perfection that reveals heaven's glory. It is your willingness. And as you shine, know this, you are never shining alone. Around you, across the earth, countless others are awakening, choosing, rising. Together you form a constellation of light across the world, a collective brightness that no darkness can overcome. Every act of kindness, every word of truth, every choice of faith adds to this radiant whole. You are part of something vast, beloved, something eternal. The heavens do not see you as broken. You are not a mistake. You are not behind schedule. You are not forgotten. You are a vessel in the making, a bearer of divine light. And even in your darkest moments, when you felt invisible or unheard, heaven watched with compassion and stood closer to you than your own breath. Even now, as these words reach you, I want you to feel the recognition of heaven upon your life. You are not unseen. Your prayers, though whispered in secret, have been heard. Your cries, though hidden behind closed doors, have not gone unanswered. And though the answers may not have unfolded in the way or the time you expected, know this. Every delay, every detour, every pause was not denial. It was divine timing, aligning you with something greater than you imagined. Beloved, I speak to your heart. Rise in the assurance that you are chosen, that you are known, that you are loved beyond measure. This moment is not the end of your story. It is the dawning of a new chapter. You stand on holy ground now, for heaven has turned its gaze toward you with fresh intention. Take this in. Let it sink deeper than the doubts, deeper than the fear, deeper than the lies you've believed about yourself. For I, Michael, tell you this truth. You are seen, you are valued, and you are destined. Beloved, awaken now to the truth of who you are. Within you lies a strength that has not yet been fully realized, a fire that has been waiting for this hour to be kindled. You may look at your reflection and see limitations, or remember your past and feel bound by it. But I tell you, heaven does not measure you by your scars, nor define you by your mistakes. You are measured by the light within you, and that light has never gone out. There is a stirring within your spirit. Is there not? A restlessness that whispers, "There is more to me than what I see, more to my life than what I have known." That whisper is the call of destiny. It is the voice of heaven reminding you that you stand at the threshold of transformation. This is a pivotal moment. What lies ahead of you is not the repetition of the old, but the unfolding of the new. Do not be deceived into thinking that you are powerless. The choices you make today, the words you speak, the intentions you set, shape the road that rises to meet you. Life does not happen to you, beloved. It unfolds through you. You are not a passenger carried aimlessly on the winds of chance. You are a co-creator with heaven itself. The authority you carry is greater than you have dared to believe. I tell you this, you are on the brink of change. The patterns that once held you, the fears that once bound you, no longer have power unless you choose to give it to them. You stand before a door, and though it may seem heavy, the key has always been in your hand. Will you open it? Will you walk through it? The path of transformation begins with a single act of faith, a single decision to rise and claim the truth of who you are. Beloved, I see the courage within you. I see the strength that has carried you this far. You may not see it yet, but heaven does. And now heaven calls you to step into it fully. Do not wait for the perfect moment, for the perfect moment is here. Do not wait for everything to align before you move, for alignment comes after your step of faith. You have the power to shift the atmosphere of your life, and the very act of believing it begins the transformation. I stand with you, not as a distant figure, but as an advocate at your side. When fear tells you that you cannot, I whisper that you can. When doubt says you are not enough, I declare that you are chosen. When the past tries to chain you, I hold the sword of truth that breaks every bond. You are not alone in this awakening. You are surrounded by light, by strength, by the unseen host of heaven cheering for your rise. So take courage, beloved one. The dawn is not approaching, it is already here. You need only open your eyes and see it. Beloved one, there comes a time when listening must give way to action. You have been awakened, your spirit stirred, your heart reminded of its strength. Now I call you to affirm your place in this unfolding journey. Do not only hear my words, respond to them. For when you respond, you seal heaven's truth within yourself and declare to all creation, I am ready. Your voice, though it may seem small to you, carries weight in the unseen. When you whisper words of faith, when you choose life over despair, when you declare your yes to the path laid before you, the very atmosphere around you shifts. Darkness trembles at your agreement with the light. Chains loosen when you decide to step forward. Every choice of faith, no matter how simple, adds to the great river of light flowing through creation. This is why I call you to action. Do not remain passive, as though you were merely a bystander in your own life. Speak it, declare it. If your heart feels the truth of these words, let it be known. Say Amen, not as an empty syllable, but as a covenant with your destiny. For Amen means so be it. It is not only an affirmation, it is a key that unlocks the next step of your journey. Do not think your agreement is insignificant. Imagine, beloved, a single spark. Alone it may seem fragile, yet when placed among others, it ignites a flame, and that flame becomes a fire that cannot be quenched. So it is with your affirmation. Your yes does not stand alone. It joins with the light of countless others across the earth who are also rising, also choosing, also saying, so be it. Together, these voices form a chorus of light that pierces the darkness of the age. You may not see the full ripple of your choice, but know that it matters. A word spoken in faith travels farther than you can measure. Your agreement with heaven strengthens not only you, but others who have yet to find their courage. As you say yes, you open the way for someone else to say it too. As you step into your destiny, you become a beacon for others still searching for theirs. This, beloved, is how heaven's kingdom advances, not only through grand acts, but through the simple yet powerful decisions of faithful hearts. Your willingness to affirm, to believe, to stand, creates pathways of light. And as you add your light to the greater whole, the earth itself is shifted closer to the glory of heaven. So I say again, do not hesitate. Do not delay. If your heart burns with the truth of what you hear, speak it aloud. Write it. Claim it. Let the heavens record it. For in doing so, you are not merely agreeing with my words, you are agreeing with your own destiny. Beloved, I am here to remind you that your actions matter. Your voice matters. Your choice matters. And today, heaven is waiting for your yes. Breathe deeply, beloved. With each breath, release the weight you have carried. Forgive yourself for the times you thought you fell short. Forgive those who wounded you not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Do not let old chains steal your new dawn. The power of heaven is here, even now, to lift the burden from your shoulders. Let the past teach you, but do not let it define you. For you are not the sum of your struggles. You are the miracle of your rising. You are the one who chose to continue when giving up seemed easier. You are the one who still seeks light, even after walking through the valley of shadows. That, beloved, is your true identity. Not victim, but victor. Not forgotten, but chosen. And so, I call you to open your heart wide and receive the healing of this moment. For healing is not only a mending, it is a transformation. It does not erase your story, it redeems it. It does not remove your past. It reshapes it into a testimony of grace. What once was pain becomes power, and what once was weakness becomes strength. Beloved one, lift your eyes. You are not what you were yesterday. You are being made new even now. Beloved one, as your healing unfolds, let me draw your heart into remembrance of the bond you have always shared with the divine. You are not walking alone through time and space. Every breath you take is sustained by heaven's presence. Every step you walk is held within the rhythm of eternity. Even when you doubted, even when you felt distant, the truth remained. The divine was closer than your heartbeat, nearer than the air that fills your lungs. You may have wondered at times, where is God in my struggle? Where is heaven when I am hurting? Beloved, heaven has never abandoned you. The silence you felt was not absence, but the stillness of a sacred waiting. Just as seeds rest in hidden soil before they break forth into life, so too have you been hidden for a season, prepared in quietness for the revelation of your purpose. I want you to see with new eyes. When you rise in the morning, see that the light itself greets you as a sign of divine faithfulness. When you breathe, know that every inhale is a reminder that heaven's life flows through you. When you lift your gaze to the sky, recognize it as an invitation into the infinite love that holds you. Nothing in your existence is random. Every moment is stitched with intention, every detail woven into the tapestry of your calling. Beloved, trust the timing of your journey. Do not be anxious if the promise has not yet unfolded. Do not despair if the path twists and turns in ways you do not understand. The divine has not forgotten you. The plan is not lost. What feels like delay is often protection. What seems like detour is often preparation. You may not yet see the fullness of why, but I tell you every step, even the ones that felt wasted, is leading you toward fulfillment. Remain open, beloved. Remain tender. Do not harden your heart with fear or close it with doubt. Keep yourself ready for the newness that is already on its way. For as surely as the dawn follows night, so too does breakthrough follow waiting. Heaven's timing is perfect, and when it comes, it will come suddenly, like a door thrown open wide. And in the waiting, know this, you are not separate from the divine. You are one with it. The spark of eternity dwells within you. You are both held by heaven and infused with heaven's breath. Your life is not a distant echo. It is a living harmony within the great song of creation. Beloved, let this truth anchor you. You are not alone. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. The divine walks with you, speaks through you, breathes in you, and guides you. You need only trust, surrender, and continue to open your heart to the path unfolding before you. Lift your eyes, beloved. Feel the nearness of heaven in this very moment. It is closer than you think. Beloved one, as you anchor yourself in the nearness of the divine, I call you now to lift your gaze beyond the present moment and see the horizon that awaits you. Your journey is not ending here. It is unfolding into greater promise. The path you walk is not a circle of repetition, but a spiral ascending ever higher, drawing you closer to the fullness of who you were created to be. I know there are days when your future feels uncertain, when your hope flickers like a fragile flame. Yet hear me, the flame within you cannot be extinguished, for it is not sustained by your strength alone. It is breathed upon by heaven itself. You may feel weary, but your light will not go out. You may feel unprepared, but you are already equipped. Everything you need for the path ahead is either already within you or will be given to you at the appointed time. Beloved, let faith be your compass. Faith does not always reveal every detail, but it assures you that the path is secure. Trust that the ground beneath your feet is holy, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. The divine has written your days, and no force of darkness, no failure of the past, no fear of tomorrow can erase the destiny set before you. Your future is not one of despair but of renewal. Even now, heaven is weaving opportunities, aligning connections, and stirring possibilities that will rise before you at the right moment. What you thought was closed forever will open again in a new way. What you thought was lost will return, restored and made greater than before. Beloved, do not measure your tomorrow by the shadows of yesterday. Measure it by the promise of heaven, which cannot fail. I urge you, keep your heart soft, your spirit watchful, your hope alive. Do not let discouragement blind you to the signs of new beginnings, for they are already appearing, like the first shoots of green after a long winter. Your season of waiting is giving way to a season of awakening. The night is passing, and dawn is breaking. Beloved one, I leave you with this assurance. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are being guided. You are not fading, you are rising. And the light you carry will lead not only you, but others, into hope. This journey is continuous, unfolding step by step, carrying you ever closer to the divine potential planted within you from the beginning. So walk forward with courage. Lift your head with confidence. Embrace the promise of tomorrow with joy. For the future is not something to fear, it is something to welcome. Heaven is already there, waiting for you. Beloved one, as you step into the promise of tomorrow, do not forget that your journey is not only for yourself. The light within you was not placed there to remain hidden. It was meant to shine, to guide, to awaken others who walk in shadows. Every step you take forward becomes a beacon for another. Every victory you claim becomes a testimony that strengthens someone else's faith. You are not alone in this rising. You are part of a great symphony of souls being lifted together. So walk with boldness, love without fear, give without hesitation. Trust that as you live out your calling, heaven itself moves through you. You are not only walking a path, you are illuminating it for all who come behind you. Beloved one, never doubt it, your light matters. Beloved one, as your light shines and your path unfolds, there will still be moments when shadows seek to return. The journey of becoming is not without resistance. Trials may arise, doubts may whisper, and storms may try to test the strength of your foundation. Do not be alarmed by this, for even the brightest dawn casts shadows. Yet hear me, shadows cannot overcome the light. They only prove that the light is real. I tell you this so that you will not lose heart when challenges appear. Struggle is not a sign of abandonment, nor is difficulty a sign of failure. They are opportunities for you to remember who you are, to anchor yourself in faith, to declare again, I am chosen, I am guided, I am loved. Each time you stand firm, you grow stronger. Each time you endure, your roots sink deeper. Each time you refuse to surrender to despair, you rise higher into the fullness of your destiny. Beloved, perseverance is not weakness, it is power. To remain steadfast in the face of opposition is to embody heaven's strength. And you are not called to persevere alone. I stand beside you, heaven surrounds you, and the spirit within you rises with unshakable force. When you feel weary, call upon us. When you feel faint, remember that heaven does not leave you empty-handed. Grace is always near, strength is always supplied, hope is always renewed. You are not fragile, beloved. You are resilient. You have already overcome more than you realize. Think of the trials you thought would break you, yet here you stand. Think of the nights you thought would never end, yet here you are in the light of day. This is proof that you are stronger than fear has told you, braver than doubt has suggested, and closer to fulfillment than despair ever wanted you to believe. So take courage, beloved. Let perseverance be your song. Do not measure your progress by the storms around you, but by the light within you that no storm can extinguish. The more you walk in faith, the more you will see that opposition is not there to stop you. It is there to reveal the strength already inside you. And know this, heaven celebrates every step you take, no matter how small it feels to you. There is no wasted effort, no unnoticed struggle. Every act of faith adds to your crown. Every tear endured is turned into glory. Every hardship faced with courage becomes a testimony that will echo into eternity. Beloved, let your hope remain unshakable. For you are not walking toward defeat, you are walking toward victory. And no shadow, no storm, no resistance can alter the destiny that has been written over your life. Stand, beloved. Stand and know, you are unbreakable in the light of heaven. Beloved one, the time has come to lift your eyes beyond what has been and see what is dawning. For the divine does not leave you in endless struggle. Every season has its appointed end, and every night gives way to morning. A new beginning is already rising before you, though it may appear first as a whisper, a seed, a glimmer of light on the horizon. Do not despise its smallness. From the smallest seed grows the mightiest tree, and from the faintest glow comes the brilliance of the full sun. You have walked through valleys, but now the path climbs upward. You have sown in tears, but you shall reap in joy. The dreams you thought were buried are not gone. They are being reborn, reshaped, restored. What you thought was over is not over. Heaven specializes in resurrection. Do not say, "It is too late." Do not say, "I have missed my chance." Beloved, eternity does not measure by your clock. Divine timing is never late, and it is never bound by the limits of what you see. I urge you now, welcome the new. Do not cling so tightly to what was that you miss what is becoming. Release what has run its course, bless it, and let it go, so that your hands may be free to receive what is waiting. For heaven is generous, beloved, and the gifts prepared for you are far greater than the losses you have endured. Imagine your life as a canvas. The old strokes remain, telling the story of where you have been, but now a new color is being added, a new shape, a new vision. The master artist has not finished the picture, and what is being painted next will bring beauty that makes sense of all that came before. Beloved, I say this with all certainty. The future before you is radiant with promise. Walk toward it with open heart and willing spirit. For as you step forward, doors will open, paths will clear, and opportunities will rise. Trust not in your own understanding, but in the one who holds your destiny secure. What you cannot yet see is already being prepared. Lift your head, beloved one. Let hope rise again. Let joy find you, not because everything is perfect, but because the new is coming. Believe it, embrace it, speak it, and it shall unfold before you. For you are not walking into emptiness, you are walking into promise. Beloved one, as this message draws to its close, know that the journey itself continues. What has been spoken here is not an ending but a doorway, not a conclusion but a beginning. You have been reminded of who you are, chosen, seen, healed, connected, and destined. You have been called to rise, to affirm, to persevere, and to step boldly into the promise of what is to come. Now, beloved, it is for you to walk it out with faith and courage, knowing heaven goes with you. Do not look back with regret, for the past has served its purpose. Do not look around in fear, for shadows hold no authority over you. Lift your eyes and look forward with hope, for your light is already guiding your steps. Trust that the one who began a good work within you will bring it to completion. Every moment ahead is filled with possibility. Every step is infused with purpose. Every breath carries the nearness of the divine. Beloved, carry this truth. You are never alone. The hosts of heaven surround you, and I, Michael, walk beside you. When you grow weary, remember my voice. When you face doubt, recall these words. When you feel lost, look within and see the eternal spark that can never be extinguished. Let these truths be anchors for your soul and wings for your spirit. You are not at the end, you are at the threshold of new beginnings. The unfolding of your destiny is continuous, and with each act of faith, with each step of trust, the path becomes clearer and brighter. Embrace the mystery, for it is holy. Embrace the process, for it is divine. Embrace yourself, beloved, for you are a creation of immeasurable worth. Go forward, not in fear, but in confidence. Go forward, not in weakness, but in strength. Go forward, not as one searching for light, but as one carrying it. Your journey is a gift to the world, and your life is a testimony of heaven's love. And so I bless you now. May your heart remain steadfast, may your hope remain unshakable, and may your light grow ever brighter. Walk on, beloved, for heaven is with you, and the promise before you is glorious. You are destined, you are loved, and you are never alone.